Hey all, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts 3. I hope you're ready for one of the most heartfelt, emotional, and well-adapted scenes in the entire game, because this shit is gorgeous.
It is. It does look really good. Because at this point, again, I was just kind of blown away by all of the focus on the animation, the presentation that they did in a fucking Kingdom Hearts game, of all things. So no, this is definitely like a really good scene here.
Well, I mean, Kingdom Hearts has always been a looker, ever since like the first PlayStation 2 game, so...
That's true, but I mean, here with the power of the PS4, they reach heights that, you know, actually kind of impressed me a good bit.
Now, you remember what I said about that satchel in the Ciara?
Yes.
Good, keep that in mind, because it will be coming up very soon.
I'm keeping it in mind as much as I can.
Oh, this background music is so lovely.
Donald's in the boat.
Just like squished down in the background as a pillow or something. But I think they were trying to mimic At Last I See the Light, which is Mandy Moore and actually Zachary Levi singing. Because they have songs in the TV show as well, and they both obviously sing there.
Now here's my question. Is this going to trip anything? Because, you know, maybe it doesn't have that song number, but considering how close, because with the way they're doing the lanterns here, obviously, this definitely looks like probably came like exact from the film, right?
Surprisingly enough, no. There is a scene in the next part, but not here.
That's so weird. I mean, the algorithm is bullshit and it's inconsistent. That's good.
I won't lie, I nearly teared up when I was first playing this scene.
It is majestic as hell, man.
Thank you, Pascal. That was for the younger kid demographic. It's all good.
Too bad fireflies die so quickly.
Yeah, well, these are lanterns, not fireflies, so...
Well, bottle them up without air, they'll die just the same.
Here's one for you, and one for me. Look at this, it looks like the fucking movie! Oh, there it is. Now, where was it before Hell Dragon?
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
It was in the tower, and thus makes this a plot hole. Because you see, in the movie, there is a couple of characters called the Stabbington Brothers. One of them is voiced by Ron Perlman, just in case you cared about who voiced the characters who were adapted out here. And I believe at one point, Rapunzel actually leaves Flynn for a bit and runs into Mother Gothel, who gives her the satchel with the tiara and whatnot, and then she presents it to Flynn here, and he's like, oh, thank you, but I'm still not leaving, so it's all lovey-dovey and whatnot, but they skipped over that, and it's a plot hole, but I love the world in spite of that, so...
Yeah, and again, because of the way they have to adapt it, plot holes like that do kind of make the presentation a little weaker as a result.
Now, you'll see Flynn leave in a bit with said satchel, like he's doing here. This is where, in the movie, he would have gone to meet the Stabbington Brothers, because I believe they worked together, and he, like, fucked them over at one point, so he's trying to, like, pay his debt and so on.
I'll be right back.
They actually do appear in, I think it's Tangled Ever After, which is, like, the prologue movie to the TV show, which is actually really good. They used the final song of that for the television show's theme, which is called I Got the Wind in My Hair, and it's fucking gorgeous. And here's Kingdom Hearts.
Yep, here's Kingdom Hearts, back to ruin your day.
That would make a good desktop, actually, but anime has to come in and ruin the good mood and whatnot.
Yep. Man, I can practically feel the forum software they're doing this RP on.
I don't think they appreciate the moment, Sora.
He's so wise. He's not like KH2 Goofy wise, and he's got a bit of sass to him, but Goofy is... he's the OG of this game, if you pardon the pun. Alright, let's kick some ass.
I mean, we're not going to necessarily have tea with these guys. Kicking ass is really our only course of option now.
It's funny you say that, because I was playing Enter the Gungeon before we started recording this, and I unlocked a tea kettle gun, which just like fires cups and whatnot. And it actually has a thing when you're reloading. It'll put like an aura sphere around you, where if enemies walk into it, they will take like fire damage and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, like, I actually recently bought that game because they recently put out their last update for it, and it's got, like, more characters, more guns, things like that. I haven't played a ton of Enter the Gungeon, but I do like it. So I'm looking forward to kind of seeing what I'm going to unlock.
I will say, if there's one thing I find annoying about these Reaper enemies, it's something that I find annoying about every enemy of like this caliber, is like when they sometimes go invincible and you can't hit them.
Yeah, just kind of out of nowhere random invincibility frames without really any rhyme or reason. I agree, that's kind of annoying. And I'm not really sure why they do that, like from a gameplay perspective.
Look at this fucking background that we get to like fight against.
It's pretty nice. Another annoying thing that you can notice at times is that, you know, with the way the camera is presented, it is very easy for people, especially those Reaper enemies, to just tag you in the background, and you had no chance of seeing them to kind of defend properly. Because I'm not sure how you would fix that if you pull the camera out a little more, or kind of try to focus the enemies more around Sora's vision as a result.
Yeah.
You can make it better, because many times you'll just get blindsided, and you would have no idea that this guy was revving up an attack. There wasn't any sort of sign or cue or anything like that.
Nah, I don't know. Well, would you have preferred if, like, the music from the Lantern scene continued playing, or do you think this works better for this sort of fight?
I don't know. I mean, the Lantern scene is obviously supposed to have this very kind of appropriate music. I think putting this in the fight scene would be annoying. What's annoying is that during really dramatic moments of the game, the attraction music will kick in and completely ruin the mood. So please patch that out.
Yeah, that's definitely something that should be fixed via a patch, I think. I don't know, it's just something you don't really think about when you're like trying to think of the entire context of the game, because I think in like the very end game fights it doesn't change the music, so I don't know, it's a little bit inconsistent.
Yeah.
Nothing like a festival with some fireworks.
I suppose it's appropriate.
I did that perfectly and didn't get hit once.
Yep. Absolute flawless victory.
Launching enemies. There you go.
Now, I don't know if past games had the ability to launch that way, but giving you a dedicated launch is pretty nice. Yeah, okay, sure.
It's in Kingdom Hearts 2, mate. I'm pretty sure I used it in the playthrough.
I don't fucking remember that, and you know it.
Fair dues, mate.
But it is good that they do give it to you again. I wasn't really getting into any Devil May Cry kind of style shit with that. I actually unequipped it, because I just didn't think it was worth it at the time.
Meanwhile, in this scene, whenever it decides to load...
Is it YouTube algorithm or loading? You be the judge.
Look, I'm the one this affects, alright? You get paid either way, so shush.
Hey, that works for me.
Eugene?
Where is he going? Oh no, he's turning himself in!
Eugene!
It's me at the wheel, I'm heading to Disneyland.
I forget whether it was Mother Gothel or the Stabbington Brothers that did this in the movie, but yeah, the Stabbington Brothers were working with Mother Gothel, so...
Marluxia, come on, can we just have a nice scene without you coming going, Heartless!
What is it with Marluxia and like fucking about with blondes? You ever notice this?
He...
You know where you belong.
It's his sister, isn't it? Like, his sister was a blonde, right?
I can't remember what colour Stray Lexia's hair is, and how dare you deign to say that you know about the law when you get it all from me.
Listen, I don't pretend to care. I'm just telling you this is something I may have noticed that could not be true at this point.
Fair enough, mate, fair enough. Wait a minute, that sounds like people getting hurt. I need to see this.
Mother?
Like, I like how this implies that Mother Gothel was so badass that she was able to take out these things. I mean, I know it's a setup, obviously, but still.
Well, maybe... Well, no, it is obvious that Marluxia just disappeared then, but whatever.
Are you alright?
Look at the manipulation. Just phrased in the way of motherly affection and care.
So worried about you,
Makes me sick, so it does.
So I followed you.
Yeah, affection makes me sick, too.
Oh my.
Let's go, we have to go back to the tower. Like, the Super Bowl is on.
I did like that little indication that she was more concerned about the hair than Rapunzel. I like that little touch. And when they can do stuff like that, it does build that flash of characterization I like.
Come with me now and my special green lantern.
She's got fucking Satan fire in her lantern. Come on.
Come to Mumsy. Oh, Mommy told me I'll never be loved again.
I hate Ballin and Dandelions tried to kill me. Ah!
There, we'll get you some pizza on the way home. Can I have chicken strippers? Yes, dear. You can go fat and large as long as your hair stays pure.
Oh wait, they didn't invent pizza yet.
Rapunzel!
Hello.
Actually, I think you'll find that they did invent pizza at this point in time.
Just that guy that comes up in your Twitter feed.
The girl
Actually,
has found her dear mother. You should let them be.
The plot has to go one way, and you're going another.
Because
you know,
the
you can just
puzzle
crack
is
his
far
knees
too
at any time,
important.
Sora. The metal stick
A
is
Temple
heavy
Tower,
enough.
she must
Well, you
bring
know,
me
he's
out of
fresh
sight.
off the boat, so he is. He's got a new body, he's back, he has his scythe and so
See
on.
anyone else?
But that's like
He's tough is what I'm trying to say here.
Yeah, I'm not sure about
That
that.
is exactly what it's like.
And we're just saying that's for the best and whatnot. I guess I can see what he's saying when they're trying to go for a balance, but is it wise to do such a thing?
As do others.
I would imagine.
Mother Gothel's actions
I mean, if
will
you're going to be
protect
balancing this
Rapunzel,
worlds like this
preserve
with a
her,
bunch of, again, this
then
pandering
she is
talk and
doing the
nonsense that goes
organization
nowhere,
a
you know.
favor.
I can actually see the logic in his
Let's
twisted
say
words
she's
here, where it's
keeping
like,
Rapunzel
you know,
on the shelf first.
Gothel is manipulating
An
Rapunzel
extra pawn
by
in
keeping
case
her locked
she
in the
needs
tower
her
and
to
keeping that
find
hair
the
safe, but at the same
remains
time
of
she's
the light.
protecting the world's
And
light,
we
so...
have occasion to call on other hearts of light instead.
Like Goofy.
A new
Gosh,
seven
I didn't know I was a
hearts
princess!
To fill out
Yes,
the ranks.
Goofy, that magical princess that inspires us all.
new 7 hearts.
That's ridiculous.
Yes.
I just imagine the first time going through this game, the people who edit the wiki, it's like got their
After
notepad
the
up, they got
role was
all the new
fulfilled.
articles they have to make.
You don't care about her. You guys just.
I'm
want
noting
Rapunzel
what
for
you're
your
saying
own
here, but
purposes.
why did they need to do
Well,
7
you're
hearts
done
exactly?
here.
Why was that a finite thing that could pass from person to
I
person?
just knew you.
I don't
would go
know.
and make
It sounds
a
like they
scene.
just made it up, I'll be honest with you.
Very well. Then it's lights out for you.
By the way, I can do this now.
Oh no, he farted on me!
Don't like perfume. Jesus. It's not the first time this is going to happen to Sora in the game.
You always were such a sound sleeper.
You could have hit him at any time, I'm just saying.
Also, did someone tell him that Sora got placed in the pod? I just like the idea of him, like, seething. It's like, he needs any drama that he can get about Sora at this point. It's okay, I'm a chameleon.
That's not okay at all. What's wrong with you?
Wait a minute. I'm seeing something in the ceiling, in the stuff that I subconsciously painted.
Starts to piece it together after a little while.
The Kingdom of Corona, the Hidden Sun. It all makes sense.
Does it?
It does if you've watched the movie.
Oh yeah, I'll have to go do that eventually, I guess. Oh wow, it glue this whole time. Same here, me too!
We're all here. Oh, Jesus!
It's all the suns from Mario. What? Is she going into Smash? What's going on?
Someone replace the sun with the Smash logo, please. There you go, the tiara fits perfectly.
Bites the dust has been activated.
This scene also can be triggering of the algorithm, I believe.
I am the lost princess.
Say, what?
Oh, this shit again.
Rapunzel, you know
Again,
I
I
hate
read you that book last night. You're not actually the Lost
I'm
Princess.
princess, aren't I? Did I mumble, Mother?
Bitch!
Should I even call you that?
Got him.
My name is Sir Gothel, and you will respect that.
yourself. Why would you ask such
God,
a
you can just see all the little, like, pics and whatnot that Gothel is doing to,
It was all
well,
you.
again, pick away at Rapunzel's, like, ego and so on, just keep her in place.
Everything I did was to protect you.
Twisted logic, because she was protecting the hair.
Rapunzel.
I've spent my
Did she
entire
even like
life
Rapunzel on
hiding
any
from
level?
people who would use me for
You
my
see,
power.
that's what makes Mother Gothel an interesting character, because I don't know. I can't give you a definitive answer for that.
Where will you go?
Well, no, that's an interesting thing to kind of interpret as a result.
Let criminals to be hanged for his crimes.
But don't worry, we didn't have the budget to show it, so he's just going to escape instead.
Jaywalking, cheating at video games. He learned nothing, you know.
No! You were wrong about the world.
And this is where she just, like, suplexes Mother Gothel through the tower, and the tower explodes.
Suddenly Hulk's out. Oh no!
My hair again!
Oh no! 70 billion years bad luck!
That was one of the talking mirrors from Snow White. What did you do? You monster!
Oh yeah, you just gotta let her walk out through the front door.
Oh, you know she's evil now because she's got that stinky aura.
Fine. Now I'm the bad guy.
Let's go chasing rainbows in the sky. I really like that song, I'm sorry.
Fair dues, mate. And now we cut back to our hero Sora, who was having a fucking nap while all this was taking place.
You were out for quite a while. Just turns into Skyrim.
In the movie, there is a bit where there's a whole prison escape sequence, but obviously it's not important to the plot of this adaptation, so...
Flynn!
You checked his pulse, right? Oh, duh.
Well, to be fair, I'm a doc. I'm not a doctor.
Let me be honest with you guys. Did you just legit try kicking him in the nads? Because let me tell you something. That'll wake up a lot of people.
Yeah, or permanently put them to sleep, depending on the person.
I suppose, but that's a risk we'll have to take.
Wait a minute. I know how to fix this. Max, give him a wash.
Ew.
What?
It's okay. He licked the face and nothing but.
Max liked that on some level, I think. And that really develops his character.
Well, that did the trick. Nice
Could have
work,
just
Max.
stepped on him a little bit. I'm sure that would have wakened him up.
We don't want to hurt Sora. He's still a child.
I end up.
I don't find a problem with that.
Okay, just so long as we know where your priorities lie. And now we have
Just
to...
to be clear.
Yeah. Wait, how did Flynn know that Mother Gothel took Rapunzel back to the tower if he was unconscious when Rapunzel encountered Mother Gothel?
I don't know. How did Rapunzel have the tiara when Mother Gothel had it last?
This is what I'm talking about. Like, I like this world in spite of its, like, adaptational flaws. So, you know, take that into account when you listen to my judgment of the world. I am the strongest horse in existence!
Go, Max.
It's one of those Barbie horses, you know, because Barbie has like 500 horses, so I would imagine that's like a good working role for any horse. You know, hey, you want to be one of Barbie's horses for a while? All the oats you can eat!
Yeah, and, you know, Barbie was in Toy Story 2, but, she sure as shit ain't appearing in, this, because that's Mattel, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Mattel. I think Mattel still owns that. No, didn't Hasbro buy Mattel? I think they did.
I don't know, I don't follow toy news.
Well, I know Hasbro owns Power Rangers now, so...
We'll take it from here, Flynn. Go help Rapunzel.
Thanks.
You know, we could all just ride past them instead of fight... whatever.
No, I'm just going to tell you now, don't bother fighting for the most part, just run past everyone and get yourself to that tower. It's going to do you more harm than good to fight every single one along the way. I just wanted some experience points before the boss.
Yeah, I mean, like, they just basically got off the horse, and then you would just have to run past them anyway. See, even Donald tells you to just forget about him.
Okay, can we just go back and re-examine what you said there? They got off the horse, and then you moved on to Donald.
Basically the same.
Just kill the Dusks, move on, and you'll never have to think about that nightmarish statement again. You still hating the double arrow guns, Heldragon?
I mean, I don't hate the double arrow gun. I don't like it that much. I just don't really like using it. It's not a terrible weapon. The heat-seeking attacks are always useful. But the R2 gun mode you can do with it, where you just kind of stay still and fire, it's a little slow to launch, and you can't really maneuver until you turn it off, basically.
Right.
So I think there's some compromises to be made, and the gun itself doesn't really look that good. I'm not a big fan of the guns, period, but I still think the one you get for the Winnie the Pooh world is better.
Yeah, for sure, mate. Okie dokie. Yeah, we're just gonna run past everyone that we can. There is a very annoying harness that we'll encounter. Like that fucker right there. That's not the only one of those we'll be seeing on our way back, but just keep running. Just keep running.
Just fucking going after you like a Dark Souls villain.
There's a little bit of a Dark Souls vibe, this whole scene, and I mean, literally just running past overpowered enemies to try and cheese your way to the next area.
They're pretty much implying that a bunch of darkness is gathering based on what's going on, so you better hightail it before anything bad happens.
Now, Mother Gothel might not show any magical expertise throughout the course of this adaptation, but let me tell you what, the boss coming up is pretty lit.
It's an okay boss. I'll talk more about it when we get there. Not my favorite boss in the game, but, you know, I mean, it's alright. There's others I just like more.
Your descriptions are always so succinct, mate. I feel like I'm there in the video game with you.
You really feel like a shitty commentator on the internet.
you'll feel like Sora has finally teamed up with Spider-Man.
I don't think that's gonna happen. Well, it may. I'd rather it not, but that's just me. I'll be honest with you, at this point, because Disney owns fucking everything, it'd just be better not to deal with them, period. Because you have to constantly kowtow to their demands.
Yeah, I suppose so, man. Alright, you need to die now. There we go. Booyah.
I'm trying to remember, like, through here it's just the, is it the forest next, or?
No, mate, we pretty much ran all the way past there.
Okay.
Nope, that's outside, Tom. You went the wrong way.
That happened to me too. I got turned around and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, hold on. See, it's so easy to get lost, especially in this sequence. This is the sequence I was talking about, where I got turned around so easily.
Ah, well, what are you gonna do? It's just a hallway, essentially just a corridor, and there we go, the tower. But there is resistance.
Well, do your job.
I'm doing it right now, in fact.
He did it. He did his job.
Goodbye, Mr. Jojo. Bit of splash run time just to finish things off here. It's all good.
Whatever clears them out as quickly as possible.
They have no idea what's about to occur.
Just throw an entire ride in their face.
You're lucky there's no Space Mountain here, otherwise you would be in for a treat, my friend. I'm talking
That would
about
have been amazing!
like supernovaing the Earth or some shit.
Should have put Space Mountain. Fuck, I think we missed out on a great opportunity.
And let us not forget the Hall of Presidents. Alright guys, we'll see you next time when we finish off the Kingdom of Corona in Kingdom Hearts 3. Bye bye.